Hi, I'm Shane.
I'm Kelsey.
And that's
this is
Dixie.
And
we're Love Hub for Life.
One of the questions that we get most often is, how do you make money when you're on the road and traveling all the time? We'll give you our answer at the end, but instead of just giving you our answer, we decided to ask a whole bunch of nomads so that all of the options could be here for you. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Make sure you'll leave us a comment below telling us how you make money on the road or intend on doing so. Also hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to our channel.
So for me, I'm a filmmaker. I work a lot in like the reality TV industry. So the nice thing about being on the road is I can be a local wherever. So a lot of the times I'll pull into a town and look at the websites and see what shows are being shot in the area, and so I can kind of film anything wherever in any part of the country and kind of be more flexible than your average filmmaker to just kind of be wherever.
And then for me, I work in event marketing, so I work at different big events like all around the country. And before we were in the van, I was constantly traveling, so now in the van it's easier just to get from event to event without having to fly or like get a rental car, so it's really nice.
But I mean, we also, are kind of digital nomads. We use Instagram a lot to make money. You can find us at Live for Adventure. But yeah, we do some brand collaborations, which is also opened up to a lot of like content creation. It's pretty cool to be on the road and always be in different environments. So brands love to get that versatility from content creation as well.
So far I haven't figured that out. I'll let you know when I do. But I have learned that money's not the most important thing, because if you have everything that you need and you believe that and you create abundance and you share with people, because I have more than I need, the things that I do need come to me. So money's a little thing that I think about.
I make money on the road through content creating on the web. And also I pick up solar installations and fan installations and things like that from time to time. But mainly it's just being a content creator.
So I work as a tour guide seasonally. I do all sorts of different tours. And my girlfriend works from her computer as an investigator.
We usually do seasonal jobs. Like last year we did the beet harvest, which was really nice. And then when we go home for the spring, summer, we just pick up jobs. Like I was in a grocery store and he worked at a pharmacy, and so we just change it up all the time.
Yeah, in the spring before that, I worked for the pool company. Like there's jobs everywhere if you're just, creative, and usually if you're just honest with people about your situation, most of the time they'll be perfectly fine just having you on for the season.
Oh, it's not expensive. Depending on what your budgetary needs are, you can do this for a very small amount. I do have a very small regular income that I can count on, and then I go out and I work part-time here and there in the season when there's work, although recently that's been interesting.
I'm a hooker.
So I'm gonna send that one to Katie because my contributions financially are more in the ways of handyman work and doing things that you would pay somebody else to do. I'll just do those things, so we can consider me being paid for that work.
Yeah, and for me, I was fortunate enough to work a job where I was already working part-time remote before we moved into a van, and then from there I was just able to really naturally transition to full-time working from home and then full-time working on the road. Lots of trials and errors. I think that if you can find a 9-to-5 where you're maybe on the computer all the time, you don't really have to see a lot of people in person, then they can be really easy to transition to full-time on the road.
And with regard to that, I would recommend getting a signal booster, because that helps if you want to camp in places that are a little bit more remote, you need to have good enough service to do your work. So you might have a bar or two on your phone, but that might not be good enough for you to send the email you need to send. Yeah. So just make sure everything works out, because if you are going to work successfully remotely, you have to be able to work consistently.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, for us it's a little bit different because we built an earth bag home together on 20 acres in Arkansas, and took us 10 years to build that house, and it was very hard, but we decided to sell it just so that we could be on the road full time. So that's our income.
I don't. No, I play. I do play a lot of poker when I get a chance. COVID put a damper on that, so I don't have the opportunity to play as much as I used to. So I end up just using my resume and skill set to work. I'm an electrician, so it's easy for me to find work, but it's so cheap to live. I only have to work for like a month or two, and then I've got 6 months to play.
I personally, actually, I'm starting to get into day trading. That is a thing. I really got interested. I don't make money. I'm on disability. Well, yeah. We'll just keep it at that.
I play music, guitar, sing, produce, write, and you can find my music on Facebook under Wes Lee Wilson. That's 3 names. And Wes Lee Wilson / on Instagram. And yeah, through friends.
So I'm a sound healer, and I just wanted to note that since I've been traveling and nomadic, that I've been working on more people on the road than I have being in one location. So I'm really grateful that this is needed, and it's allowing me to expand. We also are kirtan artists, musicians, so we hold that space. So we do a lot of retreats and
retreats, yoga studios, gatherings and festivals. As those start to happen again, we'll be looking to get more plugged into that. And then I also have a album that will be coming out this summer, so excited about that, and getting some of those CDs to all my tribe out there.
We'll tell you how to get that when it comes out, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Mike. I'm a traveling jeweler. I've been on the road full time since August. I actually have a raffle going down on my page for this piece right here. You can follow me on Instagram at Magic Mistakes, or follow me online at Mike Mikowitz on Facebook.
I don't. I'm retired, so I'm on Social Security.
I build buses and vans for people. It's not just about making the money, it's about building a dream. People sit and think about it. I've gone to people and they've had their bus for 3 years, and in a 2-month period of time I totally change what they've got into their dream, and they get to get out on the road and experience what I experienced.
I sell gemstones, I sell gold, and I'll do piddle stuff like remodeling in rigs and vans, build beds, install solar, stuff like that in the wintertime. But mainly I try to sell rocks and gold and stuff like that.
I'm a hairstylist, and then I do computer work on the side.
We like to do seasonal jobs when we can, and our favorite seasonal job so far is the beet harvest up in Montana, because it only lasts for 3 weeks and you get paid well.
Yeah, so 3 weeks of work will sustain us for about 6 months worth of travel. Yep. Other than that, we have a YouTube channel that we do full time. I will say, don't count on making money from YouTube, because we just started our 3rd year, and we might meet our monthly expenses this year.
Yeah, it's been a long road, at least for us. I mean, I'm not saying it will be that way for you, but for us, it has taken some time and a lot of effort.
It takes a long time to build a fan base, and it takes a long time, unless you go viral, to get that monetization up, and it takes a ton of work.
So we also pick up other side jobs, like Carrie is a photographer, so she's picked up a couple weddings. I picked up some jobs, construction type jobs, whether it's van or somebody's house or a commercial building.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to be flexible and open-minded.
I will say, no matter where we have traveled in the United States, if we needed to stay put, we are hiring signs everywhere.
Yeah, that's one of those things I just kind of keep my eye out for in the state that we're in. And just like Carrie says, we see them all over the place.
Yeah, we've been fortunate enough to be able to keep on the move, but that is definitely an option.
Yep.
I'm a digital nomad. So I make money in multiple ways. My main source of income involves web design. So that's kind of my main way that I make money on the road. And then graphic design as well. I create logos for businesses. I dabble in a little bit of cryptocurrency as well. So that provides me a little bit of money. And at this point in time, Bitcoin is surging. So I'm making a little bit of money from that. And what else do I do? I make money from online advertising, marketing. I just have a lot of little odd jobs that I do. You know, you gotta have multiple sources of income, because living on the road, you might not make enough money doing just web design. So you have to have multiple sources of income. But those are just a few of what I do.
Figuring out the answer to this question has actually been pretty difficult for us too. We started off this journey thinking that we were going to bartend our way across the country, and that was a great plan until 2 weeks into our first stop in March of 2020, the entire world shut down. All of the bars were gone, and while they're coming back now, it's probably never going to be what it was. So we had to figure out a different way to make money. That led us down a path of doing some crazy jobs. We've sold ice cream off of a boat. We've pulled a giant jungle gym out of the ocean and hauled a tugboat for many, many miles. We built fences, laid tile, and even remodeled a Dollar General.
I currently have started remodeling buses and vans because when we went nomadic, we saw a need. And that need is someone to help other nomads. There are other avenues one can take, and they tend to be kind of a financially burdensome thing. So we're offering the fact that we can travel to you and park on your property to help you build your nomadic dream. We're currently standing in the middle of one of the ones I've been working on, and that is this little shorty school bus that we're turning into a beach bungalow to help Bailey achieve her schooly dreams.
That's right. For about the last year, Shane has been focusing on building buses, vans, remodeling campers, and even doing some work on some tiny homes as well. We've been recording all of that, which brings us to what I do. I focus a lot on our social media. I've taken complete control of running our YouTube channel along with our Facebook and Instagram accounts. And while that doesn't generate a lot of money, as many people have said here, it does give us the opportunity to find jobs like this one. And I also kind of work as Shane's secretary. Now, while he's building, I focus on turning our rock hounding hobby into another avenue for money. As you can see at the front, there's a lot of jewelry that I've been making that you can find on Huntonian Jewelry and Gemstones.
That is on Facebook and Instagram. There should be pictures of anything that she's been wrapping. You leave a comment underneath them, and you can take one home for yourself.
That's right, guys. You can follow us on all of those social medias to help us along our journey, along with purchasing our gemstones. Or if you're wanting Shane to build for you, we can come out to your property or meet you on any public land and do for you what we're doing for all of these people. If you want to contact us, you can do so privately on Facebook and Instagram or at lovehutforlife@gmail.com.
Thanks for watching all those to the end. I hope it was helpful to at least one of you. If not, at least I hope it gave you some good ideas about what it's like to be a nomad and how to earn that income. Make sure you leave us a comment below telling us how you intend on doing it or you're doing it currently.
That's right, guys. All of you rock, and we appreciate every one of you. We also appreciate all of these nomads who have helped this video and all of the other videos in this series happen. We've got a whole lot of other questions that we've been asking them and a whole lot of other videos coming your way. In the meantime, if you want to see more of them, I've linked all of their social media accounts and YouTube channels in the description, and I'll also be linking some stuff in the comments as well.
We'll see y'all next time.
Peace out.
Bye, y'all.
Have a good one.